Good evening and welcome back to QTV, and thank you for joining us for our final segment for tonight, where we catch up on the latest entertainment news, the latest news in our local community, and also some of our latest sporting information. So Matt and Sharon, tonight we're going to be talking about Ellen's trip down under, the local Brisbane Hustlers game coming up, and the Brisbane Queer Film Festival that's coming up very, very shortly. Now, Matt, do you know the most about that? Or is that Sharon?
The Brisbane Queer Film Festival. I've been once or twice before. It was quite enjoyable. It was there was a good mix of things. I was a little bit disappointed that a lot of them, focused on the sex scenes. But yeah, there were some really good stories. There was a really sad one I saw about a couple in a war-torn country, and it was just really beautifully done. It takes a lot to sort of make me drop my cynicism, and it was just really beautiful.
There's some really good deals available on it this year as well. You can get packages just for the boys flicks or for the girls flicks or for the short flicks. So, and we've got the opening night coming up Friday the 5th.
That is right, Friday the 5th. That is opening night, and we're going, aren't we?
All three of us are going to be there. It's going to be so good. We'll be able to see everybody.
It'll be great. I'm very much looking forward to getting to see it because I haven't been out to see any queer films in a while. I bought the other day a queer film called Weekend, but I haven't watched it yet, but it looks to be really, really good.
I've heard so many people say good things about that. It was just one of those things that it seemed to attract everybody who you would never think it would attract. So
if we were going to do that on the Friday night, what are we going to do on the Sunday? No, the Saturday.
On the Saturday night? Well, so the Saturday, actually, which is the very next day, at 3 o'clock, I'm dragging two of you along to a football game.
Oh, awesome.
That'll be the
I love
first time.
football.
Yes.
That's where you go for the Broncos, right?
Something like that, yes.
Not the
Now,
Broncos.
what's even funnier is I'm taking you to a game for a team that I'm actually a part of, which for anybody that knows me thinks that is hilarious. I am playing Rugby Union for a team called the Brisbane Hustlers, which most people have got to know lately. They're down the Wickham every Friday night lately doing the meat tray raffles, and they formed again at the end of last year after a few years hiatus, and competed against the Sydney and Melbourne gay rugby union teams as well.
But you're next going to play in the standard draw, is it? That's
Yeah,
correct?
that's right. So we're competing in the standard Division 2 rugby union locally, and the game on Saturday is 6 at 3 o'clock out at the Goodna Evan Martinson Oval is going to be against the local Goodna team, all the straight boys.
I think we can go to that.
Yeah, that's a
we'll
great
go.
thing. And all the families can come too, like bring their kids and watch football. What is it? Rugby Union.
Rugby Union.
I'll learn. I will learn.
Yes, I'm going. I won't be playing that game because I'm still learning how to play, but we'll be getting there. Now, probably a little bit more exciting than the Hustlers is Ellen DeGeneres, who has touched down. Sharon, you've been following her?
I have been following her. I sent her a message, invited her to come along tonight. I told her we had some couch space, but
I do. I'm missing somebody sitting beside me. It would be nice to have Ellen.
But I think she was a little bit busy while she was here, putting on some major shows down in Sydney and Melbourne. And I felt sorry for Portia, I must say. What do you think?
She's the Australian, as you said, that everyone was, oh, Ellen's here, but I suppose I guess we don't realise all the people who live here all the time, and we tend to always get excited about the Americans. And do they get excited about us, do you think, when Russell Crowe goes overseas or something? Or?
I don't think so. I don't think they're as excitable. She said she's been overwhelmed, like she's surprised at how people have reacted to her. Like they've been throwing parties. She has had to put out last-minute tweets so people don't queue for 3 days to her events. In Sydney, she said the night before, like, come down, you can't turn up before 6. In Melbourne, they threw a gala ball last night, and every man and his dog was there. They had Magda Sabansky was there, the Bens and Bens from Big Brothers, like every TV personality and rich person in the country was there to welcome them.
Well, it's sort of going to be like that back at the Brisbane Queer Film Festival on Friday night, isn't it? Everyone's going to be there.
I think so.
It'll be the
except Ellen. She's gone. She's left the country now. So
has she left already?
Yeah, she has.
She has. She would be off on her way, proudly sponsored by Swiss Vitamins, which was funny and not so funny at the same time. She was coming here sponsored by the vitamin company, and she had to delay the trip for 2 days because she was sick. The photos of her coming into the airport, she's
no cynicism in advertising there at all. It's
it was the poor thing. It was like, that's not a good look. She was dragging her heels into the country.
But it's going to be a lot more. I'd say that the Queer Film Festival is a good start to get people going for our launch on Monday night as well, which is fantastic.
Yes, well, as people are watching us right now, we are on screen in the Wickham for our launch party, which we know is very, very exciting.
Yeah. And what about the people who are here?
Well,
at the
people
launch
who are
right
here
now getting free tickets.
They are. They're in
Brisbane
front of
Queer
us
Film
right now,
Festival.
as we can see, as we are here live at the Wickham, and we're giving out free tickets to the Brisbane Queer Film Festival to them for coming along tonight. So it's...
So when these people are at home who are only watching us for the first time, and thank you so much, everybody, for supporting QTV and being here for us tonight, as we're here for you for week after week, every Monday night. When we invite you to come out to one of our special events we've got on, come along. You never know what might be getting handed out while we're there.
You'll always see what colour hat Sharon's wearing.
Oh yeah, I'll wear a
that's always
different
exciting.
hat. I always wear a different hat, so...
Absolutely. It's going to be great. We're going to be out and about at every event that we can get to, and we want your feedback. We want to meet you, and we want you to help influence this show and make it what it is. So you can join all of our social media areas to come and contribute. We have a Facebook page, which is facebook.com/QTV Brisbane, as well as @QTV Brisbane is our Twitter handle. And you'll be seeing through the show tonight, you'll have seen our Twitter handles showing up, so you can follow us personally. And that is going to be a wrap for tonight, for our first ever show for QTV. Thank you very, very much for joining us. I've had a fantastic time. I can't wait till next week. So I will see you then. I'm Michael James.
I'm Sharon Mulheron.
And I'm Matthew Bowe.
Have a good night.
See you guys.
Human perfection.